to tell you just a little bit about the company. The company is called ACN. They are a customer acquisition company. They started in the U.S. in 1993. They're actually in 27 countries, 5 continents, and they've done over $4 billion in sales over the last 5 years and growing. They've acquired millions of customers. When I first took a look at this opportunity, I wanted to make sure they had a good track record if I was going to put my customers in front of some of these services. I noticed they had been in business for at least 30 years at that time. They also had an A+ rating at the Better Business Bureau, also been recognized by Inc. 500. And also, they are the world's largest direct seller of telecommunications, energy, and other essential services. So as you notice here in the blue box here, you probably recognize some of these name brand companies like AT&T and Spectrum. We are partnered with these companies. They partnered with ACN. In the wireless space, we're partnered with companies like Sprint, T-Mobile, AT&T. Also in the high-speed internet space, we're partnered with companies like AT&T and Spectrum. In the television space, we're partnered with companies like AT&T, Spectrum, DirecTV. Also, we're partnered with DirecTV Stream and Dish. In the energy space, for deregulated markets for energy and gas, we're partnered with a company called Zoom, which is XOOM, that can help you save on your electricity and your gas. We're also partnered, and we're super excited about this service. It's a healthcare service that we partnered up with, and it's just amazing savings. We're saving people anywhere between 30 to 70% on their healthcare. We're helping businesses save 30 to 70%. Give you an example. For instance, me and my family, I have a family of 5. My background is a realtor. I've been in the business 20 years. We were paying over $1,648 a month for healthcare, and now we only pay $605 a month. So it's absolutely amazing. The savings, better coverage, open network, wholesale prescription pricings. I could go on all day just on that one service, and we're going to be able to change a lot of people's lives with that one service. We're also partnered up in the security and automation space with a company called Vivint, Vivint Home Security. And in the business space, we're partnered with a company called Sphere for payment processing, anybody that swipes their card. And then we're also have a fund service. We like to call this a fund service. We're partnered with a travel company called Truvy Lifestyles that can help you save on cruises and hotels and plane tickets. It's like a concierge service for all your travel needs. And then last but not least is our identity theft protection that we're partnered up with a company, one of the leading companies in the industry, that's cybersecurity, which is ID Seal, that protects everything from, credit cards to passports to email addresses to social media accounts. So you as the business owner and the opportunity you're looking at right now, you have a one-link website and you have this buffet of essential and business residential services that you can share with your family, your friends, anybody you know, help them save a few dollars. And also you can also earn some money as well. And I'm going to go over that here in a minute. But why would a consumer go directly through you to get these services? I get that question. Well, it's a simple reason. It's our business model. But all of these services, if they go directly through your one link website that you get as a business owner, you're going to actually earn money, but they're going to save money. And that's the beautiful thing. They're going to save an average of 15% on these services. So it's really ACN's business model. ACN doesn't do any mass media marketing, no advertising, none of that, right? Been in business 30 years. They don't need to do that. It's all word of mouth referral marketing. All those major companies they do a ton of marketing. They do advertising. They do storefronts. You think about how many AT&T stores you see, and they do all that to acquire the customer. Okay. It's simple advertising. Well, when we acquire a customer, because we're partnered with them, when we acquire a customer, it doesn't cost them any money to acquire that customer. So their deal with ACN is, hey, if you acquire a customer, what we'll do is we'll pass down that savings that we would spend to acquire that customer, and we'll pass it back to you, ACN. And then what ACN does with that money is they take that money and they divvy out a savings to the consumer of an average of 15% on all those services and those essential services I just talked about, except for on the healthcare, it's 30 to 70% in savings. And then the rest of the money they divvy out to us in the compensation plan. Now, the cost of the business, when I first saw this, I was blown away. To own this business, which is in 27 countries, 5 continents, and I get my own personal website, it was a $299 startup cost, which that's a one-time fee. And then it was $25 a month after that. Okay. And the $25 a month got me my personalized website with this buffet of services. Everything that a regular business owner would usually have to do, ACN takes care of it for you. So all the complete business tracking, reporting, all the tools, everything is done for you. Now, it works as simple as this. You refer your website to a friend or a family. Let's say that they get Spectrum Internet. Spectrum Truck shows up. They order it through your website. Spectrum Truck shows up. Spectrum technician does the work. If there's ever any issues with the service, they contact Spectrum. They still pay a bill to Spectrum. So nothing changes for the customer except for they save an average of 15%. Now, let's talk about the way that we get compensated here as a business owner at ACN. What I like is there's 4 ways that you can get paid here at ACN. The first way is on the left-hand side here is upfront customer bonuses. So your first 5 services. Now that could be one individual getting 5 different services. It could be home security, could be electricity, could be internet, could be cable, could be healthcare. So that could be 5 services, or that could be 5 different people getting 1 service each. Okay. So your first 5 services is a $200 bonus. Those bonuses are paid out every single week. When you get to 8 services, which is just another 3 services, you get a $400 bonus. Okay. And then 11 services, you get a $600 bonus. And then every 3 services after the 11th service, you get a $200 unlimited bonus. And yes, I said unlimited. The other cool thing is once you acquire the service, okay, and the customer, guess what? ACN is going to pay you a 3 to 20% residual on that service, which is an essential service. People, doesn't matter what economy you're in, they're going to keep paying their electric bill, keep paying their internet bill. You're going to get a piece of that bill every single month, and that's from 3 to 20% every single month that they pay the bill for the life of the customer. And then the last thing is they said, listen, you can build a team. And when I thought of this, I thought, man, that reminds me of the quote of J. Paul Getty, which is, I'd rather have 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own efforts. So basically what you can do here is you can bring in business partners, okay? And those business partners, when they go out and get services, they're going to earn their 3 to 20% residual. But because they're on your team, okay, you're going to earn a 4% overriding residual on all of their customers' bills as well. They also said, hey, this is the 4th way to get paid. They said, hey, every time you bring in a new business partner, you share the opportunity with them. You bring in a new business partner, and their new business partner gets a few customers. Your new business partner gets a few customers. You're going to earn a bonus anywhere between 50 to 150 to 250 to 350, depending on where you're at in the company. So for instance, me, regional director, when I bring in a new business partner, I help them get their first few services, hit the first position in the company, which is called CQ. Then I get a bonus of $250 because I'm a regional director. And so the last thing they told me is they said, hey, Matt, we do 2 things here. We show people how to save money on their essential services, and we show others like yourself watching this video how to make more money. Hopefully you enjoyed this presentation. If you have any questions, my number is 512-939-9556, or you can definitely drop a comment in this video as well. Look forward to talking